Folks, this is Randy Ritchie here with the PPW 466 taping results. The big news is new tag team champions, but we will get to that in a moment. I'm accompanied by my hype man.
Oh yeah, Randy, Casey James here. As you can hear, the Randatorium is just starting to simmer down. What a night of action, Randy. PPW 466. We have new tag team champions here in PPW and Brandon Campbell and heavy metal Jake Hazard. But what a night, Randy. Like I said, it's just starting to simmer down here.
You know, I can't believe it. You got to run when you tell people you're going to run and tape every Saturday. And in spite of WrestleMania weekend, we did, and we had one hell of a lively crowd. Gots to love that. Thank you, everybody, for picking us WrestleMania Saturday night. The opening contest.
Absolutely. The opening contest was between the rock star Rosie squaring off against Zero Black. What a match this was, Randy.
Can I say it? I don't think I've seen Rosie look so good in singles competition before.
He was full of piss and vinegar tonight, Randy. A house of fire. Although Zero Black had a tremendous showing tonight, it wasn't enough to squench the thirst. Squench the thirst. Extinguish the flame, excuse me, of Rockstar Rosie. As Rockstar Rosie scored the victory via submission in about 10 minutes.
Via submission, unbelievable. He's finally refined that Burmese sleeper,
Randy.
man.
Yeah, absolutely. Then in handicapped action.
Yeah. Now, he asked for this. We didn't throw Humek to the wolves. He threw himself to the wolves.
Per request by the big man from Azteca, Mexico. It was Humek scoring off against two other men in a handicap match. It was the Siberian Giant and 0-3 going against the Monster Humek. Once again, fine showing by the pair. However, it was Humek scoring the victory in handicapped action.
Yeah, he stacked them up and splashed them. Now, check this out.
Yeah, I'm going to let you handle this one, Randy.
Well, Humek is obsessed with Spawn. Spawn 1, Spawn 2, who were not in the building tonight.
No, sir.
He wants them in singles action, or he wants them as a pair. He wants to get his hands on them, so every week he is stepping up and he's challenging himself and challenging those guys. Next week, he wants 2-on-1 at the same time in the ring.
Absolutely right.
So I can't wait to see that myself. And then what happened?
Well, then it was Marcus the Carcass, the Science Smith.
Oh.
One half of the PPW Tag Team Champions came to the ring, Randy. That's what I was going to say. I was going to let you handle this one. What did Marcus have to say, Rand?
Well, Marcus the Science Smith shows up, 2 belts, no horse face boy.
No horse face.
And then he goes on to tell the people that did show up tonight, if it wasn't hard enough to get people to pick us instead of WrestleMania Live, to go on home. The show is over. I'm the elder statesman for the company. Charlie Hustle's not here. There is no main event.
Absolutely, Rand. And
what the hell did I do?
Take the bull by the horns.
That's right.
You stepped up. The fans here in attendance thought they were not going to see a tag team championship match. However, the elder statesman in PPW, the CEO of PPW, Rockin' Randy, hit the ring. He told Marcus the Science Smith that he doesn't call the shots here. In fact, not only will there be a tag team title match tonight, but it'll be a 4 corners match. You, Marcus the Science Smith, and Charlie Hustle have been stripped of the tag team championship. So tonight in the main event, 4 corners tag team title match for the vacated PPW tag team championships. It will be Marcus the Science Smith and his old friend Zero Gold, who I'm sure, I don't know how Marcus felt about that as the partner that you chose for him, but you are the man who calls the shots here in PPW, squaring off against the team of Jesse Danger and Jay Leon versus Humek and Private Area. An interesting tag team combination. And then the number 1 contenders who thought they were having a tag team title shot, which they do end up getting, in Jake Hazard and Brandon Campbell. So the main event was set, much to Marcus's chagrin. 4 corners for the vacated PPW Tag Team Championships.
And this match will be up on Patreon. It went 40 minutes, and at the end of the day, you've got new tag team champions in Jake Hazard and badass Brandon Campbell. Unbelievable matchup. Now, another crown jewel moment of this night of PPW's 466th taping was Jesse Danger's Challenge Pro Championship defense versus Jose Acosta versus Jay Leone. If you don't know, this is original concept division. The first man to pinfall or submit an opponent or eliminate an opponent over the top rope to the floor is the winner. Unbelievable showing by these three guys. Am I lying?
No, absolutely not. What a highly contested match. Nobody really got the advantage. 15 minutes into it, and I would say that it had been square right across the middle between all three of these competitors. And just when Jay Leone looked like he was about ready to create some distance between himself, Jose Acosta, and Jesse Danger, it was Jesse Danger eliminating Jay Leone over the top to successfully retain his PPW Challenge Pro Championship, Randy.
You're going to want to see that one on Patreon because it was literally anybody's game out there. Yes, Jay Leone picks up Jesse Danger for the power bomb, and with a little flick of the hips, like the man says, it was all in the hips. He hurricanranas Jay Leone over the top rope and then skins the cat, retaining the title, Jesse Danger.
Absolutely, Rand. And as you touched on before, the main event of the evening, four corners for the vacated PPW Tag Team Championships, it was Brandon Campbell and Jake Hazard fending off three other teams. Order of elimination is as followed. It was the first team to go was Hugh Mack and Chris Private Area, I think probably because, and it showed in the ring, there was a lot of miscommunication between those two teams. Kind of a bad deal for Hugh Mack. I always kind of side with him. I would have liked to seen him selfishly maybe get a shot to win those tag team championships.
After he defeated two men, to his credit, I'm going to go ahead and say he would have teamed with anybody.
Absolutely, to his credit. However, they were eliminated first. The second pairing to be eliminated was, in fact, Jesse Danger and Jay Leone. And then in the finals, the last two teams standing, it was Jake and Brandon squaring off against the former tag team champion, Marcus the Science Smith, and Zero Gold. And I mean, what a last 10 minutes of that matchup, Randy. But when the smoke cleared and the dust settled, it was badass Brandon Campbell and heavy metal Jake Hazard, your new PPW Tag Team Champions.
Unbelievable night of wrestling. Don't forget, the $4 tier this week will feature that Challenge Pro match, and then the $6 tier will feature the Challenge Pro match and also that awesome four-team tag team elimination match for the titles. Go ahead and see how the titles change hands on Patreon. Now, what's coming up for you guys this Saturday night? We've already got signed badass Brandon Campbell versus Marcus the Science Smith. It is a King of the Iron Man match as Marcus the Science Smith won his contendership match last night to face Brandon, 30 minutes. And the match will go 30 minutes. The man with the most pinfalls or submissions at the end of 30 minutes is the King of the Iron Man. Sensei returns, the American Ninja Warrior versus El Guerrero Jose Acosta, non-title to one fall. However, Sem is confident he is going to beat him to become the number one contender. Jake Hazard goes one-on-one against Zero Gold, and Humac this week is going to take on two guys at the same time. Folks, again, thanks for the support. Thanks for giving us shit. Rock and Randy. Casey James, out.